Kody Brown's relationships with his first three wives have been falling apart over the past handful of Sister Wives seasons, and although the patriarch has been adamant about keeping his family together, Kody's finally showing signs of giving up and starting from scratch. For the past decade, Kody's relationships with Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown have been on the brink of collapse, and since Christine threw in the towel, the plural marriage's fate is up in the air. From his ongoing disdain for Mary to Janelle's recent increase in rebellious behavior, here's why Kody could be gearing up to start fresh and replace his original spouses with two new sister wives. Ever since Kody's fourth wife, Robin, joined the Brown family, the polygamists have struggled to maintain functional relationships. Over the course of the clan's run in Sister Wives, Kody's interest in his first three wives has waned until his connections with Mary, Janelle, and Christine have become virtually non-existent. In Season 16, Kody's restrictive COVID-19 rules effectively relegated the patriarch to a monogamous relationship with his favorite spouse, Robin. Additionally, Kody has demonstrated an apathetic approach to Mary, Janelle, and Christine during the Brown family's latest chapter. Since Christine's departure from the family's plural marriage, fans have speculated as to how Mary and Janelle would maintain their strained relationships with Kody. Unfortunately, the polygamist clan is close to ruin than their followers might have anticipated. According to a recent interview with Us Weekly, a Brown family insider revealed Kody is not happy with the other wives threatening to leave. He's considering starting fresh with new wives. While this would be an unprecedented shift in the sister wives dynamic, it won't shock fans that have kept up with the Browns for the past decade. For starters, Kody's relationships with Mary and Janelle are the most uneasy they've ever been. Although Mary remains dedicated to her spiritual husband despite his ongoing neglect, Kody hasn't been moved by his original wife's loyalty. Kody has asserted that his relationship with Mary will never exceed friendship again. Even though Kody and Mary have the most history, the past few years of their spiritual union have only conveyed just how disposable Mary is to the polygamist patriarch. Kody has allowed Mary to spend most of the pandemic alone in her apartment, and Mary's efforts to meet all of her husband's rigid guidelines haven't rekindled the extinguished flame between the pair. While it would be no surprise for Kody to dismiss Mary, it would be more difficult for viewers to digest Kody breaking up with Janelle. The pair haven't indicated that they have a passionate marriage, but Janelle has historically served as one of Kody's closest friends and allies. The pair's dynamic has changed during Sister Wives Season 16, however. Janelle's spoken out against Kody's divisive coronavirus protocol, and some fans think the polygamist patriarch could be fed up with his second wife's sudden indignation. Christine's decision to leave the Brown family created a rift in the Sister Wives star's plural marriage, but Kody could be preparing to completely demolish and recreate his ideal polygamous clan. From his feudal relationship with Mary to his disappointment in Janelle's newfound unruly spirit, Kody has the motivation to scrap his first two wives and replace them with two more agreeable partners. For better or for worse, Sister Wives could be in store for a dramatic reboot.